Good morning. My name is Christine Sipple, and I will be speaking to you on behalf of the Agricultural Bounty Natural Landscapes theme, along with my co-presenter, Don Cairns. Don is a first-generation Chester County farmer who is deeply involved in agricultural education and promotion. Stewardship matters is his farm slogan. He was named Chester County Farmer of the Year, a Mid-Atlantic Master Farmer, and was nominated for the Leopold Conservation Award by the Chester County Conservation District. He has served the ag community in many ways, including as a 4-H livestock judging coach, a 4-H Center board member, vice chair of the Chester County Ag Land Preservation Board, and as a trustee of Penn State University, just to name a few. More relevant, however, is that he is a real farmer. He farms 1,600 acres of wheat, corn, soybeans, and hay in Chester County. Please welcome Don.
Thank you for the invitation to today's event. We're here today to proudly represent the municipalities of the Oxford region and their ongoing commitment to celebrate the traditions and continuance of the agriculture industry, preservation of historic resources, traditions, and character. The Oxford region is located in the southwestern corner of Chester County, includes the borough of Oxford, surrounding agrarian communities of West and East Nottingham, Upper and Lower Oxford, and Elk. Its celebrated history began in 1702, when Nottingham was granted from the land of William Penn. In 1715, Nottingham Township was divided into East and West Nottingham. Elk Township was created from East Nottingham in 1857, and Oxford Township from Londonderry in 1754. You ready for your quiz? In 1797, the division of Oxford Township resulted in Lower and Upper Oxford. Oxford Borough was formed from East Nottingham and Lower Oxford in 1838. This means that some municipalities of the Oxford region were already in place before 1776. The region has remained primarily agrarian from its beginnings to today. In fact, the development of a recent land use map for the region revealed that nearly 27,000 acres of the region's total of 50,000 are still identified as agricultural, not just rural, not just open space, but agricultural. The agriculture industry is alive and well in southwestern Chester County and the region, and is working hard to keep it that way. Now, you're ready? Are you ready for a profound statement? Yes. Okay, here it is. Agriculture is the foundation of our society and is the foundation of Chester County. It is one of the original industries in the area and remains a robust industry. Without agriculture, we would not have a manufacturing sector, or a transportation sector, or an education sector, or any other sector. In fact, nothing happens without agriculture. In that context, we want to celebrate and promote the vast importance of agriculture in our past, our present, and our future. The Oxford Regional Planning Committee's Historic Preservation Subcommittee has established realistic goals for the 250 celebration by creating 3 interpretive site clusters and directing public interest to the Oxford Area Historical Association's History Center. And with that, let me introduce Christine Sipple, who is currently serving as the Oxford Area Historical Association's Executive Director. With over 30 years of experience in the nonprofit sector, Chris is an enthusiastic advocate for small grassroots organizations doing vital work in our communities. She currently consults exclusively with small and mid-sized nonprofits. She's a graduate of Virginia Wesleyan College with a BA in psychology, graduate of Leadership Chester County, and holds an MS in Nonprofit Leadership from LaSalle University. She has a long history of serving in leadership positions on local, regional, and national boards, including the Rotary Clubs of Longwood, Oxford, and Phoenixville, the Philadelphia Folk Song Society, and the National Association of Free and Charitable Clinics, among others. She's one of the members of the Chester County 250 Commission. Please help me welcome Chris.
Thank you, Don. The Oxford Area Historical Association, or OHA, serves the entire Oxford region in southern Chester County, including the borough of Oxford and the 5 surrounding townships. I am proud to serve as OHA's contract executive director, as well as the manager of our campaign to raise money to purchase and renovate the historic school building, which serves as our history center. This is a picture, it's hard to see here, of 6th grade students from Hopewell School who are visiting the History Center. The History Center is not just a place to store cool artifacts, although it's part of that, but it is also a way to bring the local historical commissions together and give them a space to work. And it is a place to do what some of the representatives were talking about today, which is, in a deeply divided society, be able to tell individual stories, especially to our school children, and have them participate in our democracy. The municipalities of our area are represented by the Oxford Region Planning Committee, or the ORPC, a planning group that has been working together for nearly 2 decades, developing and implementing a multi-municipal comprehensive plan. That group has spawned 2 subcommittees, the Volunteer Regional Environmental Advisory Council, and the Historic Preservation Subcommittee, many of whom are here today. Thank you, Don. The Historic Subcommittee consists of Municipal Historical Commission members, county preservation and community planners, and historic preservationists. The group focuses on advancing the work of the region's historical commissions and preserving the region's historical resources. We are doing this in coordination with the policies of the Multi-Municipal Comprehensive Plan to provide continuity with the region's heritage and compatibility with the region's land use. The Municipal Historic Commission members have been meeting periodically and informally since long before the adoption of the Oxford region's Multi-Municipal Comprehensive Plan in 2012. The Historic Preservation Subcommittee started meeting more formally in 2021. The mission of the subcommittee has included coordination with the Mason-Dixon Art Corner Heritage Interpretation Planning Force, Lincoln University, Hers Food Incorporated, local historical commissions, Glenroy Preserve, and the Oxford Area Historical Association. OHA has a 20-year history of providing educational programs, as well as collecting and maintaining archives of Oxford area history. The subcommittee has developed plans to preserve the work of the 6 municipal historical commissions by working together with OHA and supporting efforts to secure our History Center. Working with OHA has been a mutually beneficial relationship that has expanded the scope of the subcommittee. The subcommittee has been working with County Community Planner Mark Gallant, who has been facilitating Oxford regional planning for over 10 years, including the Oxford Region Multi-Municipal Comprehensive Plan and the current Comprehensive Plan update. The subcommittee has also been working with County Community and Preservation Planner Janine Spears since 2021 on heritage interpretation planning. Yes, she is wonderful. Recently, the subcommittee, with cooperation of OHA, has been working with the Chester County 250 Committee through the coordination efforts of Mark Slough and County Heritage Preservation Coordinator David Blackburn. This coordination has helped to establish a goal for OHA to serve as the gateway to the interpretation of agricultural traditions of Chester County. In addition to its other work preserving and interpreting the historic riches of southern Chester County, our History Center will provide an orientation to the agricultural history of the region for visitors to access. As interests and resources become available, OHA will work in conjunction with a historic subcommittee to create a foundational heritage interpretive network structure for additional interpretive sites, and we will serve as the stepping off point, informing visitors of and sending them to those sites. So what do we need and how can you help? Well, financial resources are needed to secure the building which houses the OHA History Center. It is one of the original school buildings in Oxford. It's about 10,000 square feet. We currently have an agreement of sale ending in 2027, which allows us the time to raise money towards the purchase and renovation of this historic school building. People can also help by supporting and volunteering at the OHA History Center. We will have more information at our tables during the breakout sessions. We do understand that there is a wealth of agricultural history and resources throughout the county. The Oxford region is simply taking the lead as facilitator on the agricultural bounty and natural resources theme for America's 250 celebration and beyond as part of the countywide Heritage Interpretive Network, the concept of which is discussed in the recent Chester County Heritage Tourism Plan. We hope you will join us in this effort.